All right, man. Jeff Okudah steps up again today. Only like real bad moment that he had, it only turned out to be when he went down with the scare of the injury, but then he came back in. Shot to Will Harris. He made a big play as well too. But let's talk about Jeff Okudah. I mean, you got to remember as well today um, that there was no Marnie Ararie. Okay, um, so you know, Okuda, served as the number one cornerback. Terry McLaurin, hell of a receiver. I mean, to make a case that he a top 10 receiver, but I'm gonna be comfortable and say top 15. Carson Wentz literally just set the world on fire the week before with versus Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Jaguars just had some issues with they just pushed the shutout versus the Colts, but then again, the Colts didn't have what's my man's name? Michael Pittman. Okay. And it looked like it was to a point with Jeff Okudah where his preseason was pretty good. Obviously, um, you know, and apparently I think he had cramps. So because I see an article saying that he get with a nutritionist to combat nagging cramps. So a lot of that, got some of that sometimes got something to do with the potassium, water, all that type of stuff. But so it probably was a cramp, And one thing about him riding the ship so far, and obviously, you as a DB in this league where you can't the 5 yard chuck rule, you can't be physical and down the field like like you could back in the day. There's a lot of shit you can't do that you could do back in the day. Remember they used to use to stick them on their hands, but nonetheless, there's gonna be rocky moments in this league. Even the best corners have rocky moments. They blow coverages, and stuff of that nature. But he looking like a stud. All right, playing confident, playing aggressive, playing this game, and this just gonna make his story that much better. I never really thought he was gonna be like Tease Tabor because he was a better athlete than Tease Tabor, and then with Tease Tabor, but then also what made it so what made it so much was making it so much sweeter that he recovered from that Achilles injury. Him and Cam Akers making the Achilles injury, look like nothing. You know what I'm saying? They making it look like it ain't shit. So, um, but yeah. He playing with a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence, playing well. It was a lot put on his plate today. Or Sunday, and he did what he had to do. And at some point, offenses they gonna speed it up. That's what you're gonna get. They gonna speed. They had to speed it up, and they started putting Lions defense on their heels. And the Lions offense, they start doing the thing that they do as far as getting away from what they do is successful, and that's what one of the things I'm gonna talk about. Even though they closed the gap better this year, this game than they did last week. Keep running the ball. Keep running the ball. They had opportunities to create some separation from Philadelphia last week, and they got cute, and it almost bit them in the ass in this game. They tried to get cute again. Keep running it. Keep running it. That's your strength. When your backups block the way your backups block, when they block the way they block the way they block, um, you know, uh, keep running it. Keep running that ball like that. Keep running it. That's what I would say. Keep running it. Keep running it. That's exactly what I would say. Keep running it. Keep running it. Keep running it. So, but nonetheless, they but he played well today. He was aggressive. He was very aggressive, and that's what you want to see. That's what you continue to want to see out of him. Keep being aggressive. Keep being aggressive. So I mean, but his resolve and his resiliency, and all that type of stuff, dude. I would say just keep being him. That's the number one thing. Keep being him. So I'm impressed the way he bounced back. I mean, I think we all are impressed in the way he bounced back, and look forward to seeing what else he gonna bring to the table. But yeah, he slid in the number one, and yeah, he slid into the number one receiver, the number one corner spot, and then to miss a beat. So I mean, he keep playing the way he playing. I mean, coming off the Achilles, I mean, get the cramp issue squared away, and I mean, you never know. He probably could be number one. Don't know what their plans are for. Don't know exactly what their plans are for. For Marnie Ararie, but I mean, Mike Hughes playing well. You eventually get Jerry Jacobs back. Will Harris kind of filling in, doing what he's doing, but Jeff Okudah on the up and up. He played two really good corners. Two receivers back to back. Was it Devontae Smith, AJ Brown? He had a hell of a day on the other end. That's AJ Brown and Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuels. I mean, Johan Dotson. They're a hell of a receiving core as well too. So I mean, so it ain't easy. It is not easy. It is not easy, but he'll be just fine. Wasn't always sure. I mean, especially when we start seeing they both chewing on bones in here. Miles, sit. He ain't gonna stop shooting. But we'll see, man. But he playing right now. He balling right now. He believed in himself when a lot of people in Detroit didn't believe in his skill set. And that's one thing about being a corner. You got to be confident, especially seeing what AJ Terrell. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what AJ Terrell was doing in Atlanta and doing big things. You kind of look at that as a measuring stick, but just got to remain focused, and that's one of the things that he's doing. He remaining focused. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, dude, I'm looking good, but can't get too high, can't get too low. And that should be the message. That should be the message. Can't get too high, can't get too low. So, but yeah, he balling, man, and we'll see what else he continue to do, man. It seemed like he having a great comeback story, and probably with just the injuries. Also, the coaching staff was putting them. The coaching staff, Matt Patricia's putting them in a lot of bad positions too. We're not wanting to blitz and go in pressure and leaving them on the island to cover all day, but that's another story for another day. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Yeah, hit the link tree. I mean, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Anchor. Shout out to Detroit Lions Talk Players for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. One time, Commercial Sports Talk. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.